Fangs and Paws, a perfect match. Chapter 5. Feline, Fumble, and Vampiric Vows. Elm Street in Clayton had a way of shedding its charm like a snake molting in slow motion. What started as quaint brick row houses with flower boxes gave way to chain-link fences, flickering street lamps, and the occasional graffiti tag that read like abstract poetry, if the poet was having a very bad day. Cynthia, however, was blissfully oblivious, her orange hair catching the last glimmers of dusk like a flame in a bottle as the full moon rose in the east. She detoured earlier into a hole-in-the-wall fish and chips joint, lured by the siren scent of batter frying to golden perfection. Now, as she sauntered toward Neko Nook, she fished out her second fillet from its greasy paper sleeve. The crunch was divine, the hot oil a decadent hug to her taste buds. Yeah, she purred, nibbling daintily. The chips, meh, limp, starchy distractions. As a cat girl of royal lineage, she had standards. Fish was poetry, potatoes were filler. Street numbers ticked down like a countdown to destiny. 247, 245, just around the next corner. Neko Nook, here I come, she thought, licking salt from her fingers. Manga, mochi, and mysteries. Finally, a place that speaks my language. From the opposite corner of the sidewalk and building emerged Bella, Belladonna Nightshade, scourge of shadows, eternal queen of the undead, and currently the proud owner of a bulging Neko Nook tote bag stuffed with magical cat-made volumes and a plush Neko keychain. She'd planned a victory lap detour to the park, sprawl on a bench, and unbox her haul under the stars before slinking back to her cozy cemetery transfer point. No rush, she mused, nose buried in a manga preview on her phone. Eternity's my jam. 5 more pages won't hurt. Then, wham! It was less a collision and more a cosmic prank. Bella's supernatural strength in a slender vampire visage and her flowing black cloak, hood up because ambiance, didn't budge an inch. Vampiric inertia was no joke. But Cynthia? She rebounded like a pinball in a frilly pink and lavender dress, her high boots flailing midair as the half-eaten fish fillet launched skyward in a greasy arc. Time stretched, the world tilted into slow-motion absurdity. Cynthia's orange locks whipping like a comet's tail, her blue eyes widening in cartoonish shock as her gorgeous magical dress flapped in the breeze. Did I just headbutt a lamppost? Bella's brain short-circuited. 1 second, smug manga scroll. Next, a human had dared to slam into her. There would be hell to pay. Since Bella was startled, her hands had come upwards by instinct, and her Neko Nook tote bag went flying, with the items flying outwards. "I will destroy this foolish scum," she fumed. Bella's vision cleared, and before her, tumbling through the air like a fallen angel who'd tripped over her own halo. Stunning orange hair, ears that twitched with feline grace. Wait, cat ears? A dress that shimmered like it was sewn from whispered spells. And those eyes, blue as sapphire daggers, about to crater into the pavement. Bella's undead heart, that dusty relic, lurched like it'd been staked and unstaked in the same breath. "No!" she wailed, a sound somewhere between a banshee's keen and a cat whose tail got slammed in a crypt door. In a blur that would make the flash jealous and sue for defamation, Bella shot out, swatting the airborne fish bag like a vampire repelling garlic confetti. Splat! It hit a puddle, chips scattering like defeated confetti. With the grace of a knight who'd binge-watched too many rom-coms, she scooped Cynthia mid-fall into a Princess Carrie. Her cloak's hood tumbled back in the motion, unleashing a torrent of glossy black hair that cascaded like midnight oil lit by the rising moonlight. Gently, oh so gently, as if handling spun glass, Bella rose to her full height, cradling her prize. She gazed down into those bluest of blue eyes, now blinking away stars, and nothing. She could form no words at all. This woman who commanded legions to their doom with a sultry glare was reduced to a stuttering mess, her pale cheeks flushing an undead pink. Did I hurt you? Oh, gods of the grave, say something. Are you... your head? Your tail? I didn't see... Stupid phone, stupid me. I'll flay myself if... Bella's voice cracked into a frantic squeak, her red eyes welling with what might have been tears or spontaneous combustion. This is it, the end times. I, Belladonna Nightshade, have yeeted a goddess. Cynthia's world had been a whirlwind of whump, stars, and the metallic tang of airborne adrenaline. A sudden wall. Now her foggy brain swirled in confusion. Street sign? In her ringing ears sounded words with feelings. Then solidity, strong arms, a scent, musty but sweet and laced with danger. She blinked up, vision clearing to reveal her. Pale as moonlight, hair blacker than a raven's grudge, eyes like twin rubies smoldering with panic. Evil? Yes, thrumming like a storm on the horizon, but the way this human, or demon, cradled her, voice trembling with apology, it was adorable, terrifyingly so. Cynthia's cat ears flicked, tail curling in wary curiosity. I live? Meow? She murmured, half joking, as the ringing faded. Fascination bloomed, chasing away the fear. Who are you? Bella, still locked in carry mode, finally found semi-coherent words. You're perfect. I mean, safe. You're safe. I swear on my fangs, no harm, no curses. Just, please don't hate me. She eased Cynthia down in a fluid dip, one arm lingering like a lifeline, while the other threaded gently through that fiery orange hair. I'm Bella. Total klutz. Let me... Here. Propping Cynthia against her shoulder, Bella stroked soothing circles, her touch feather light, despite the strength that could bench press a Buick. Bella felt she could swim in those eyes, drown, build a timeshare. Externally, she felt mild hyperventilation, which was strange because vampires don't hyperventilate, but Bella was rewriting the rule book. Cynthia steadied, gripping the offered shoulder. Cloaked, solid, thrilling. Demon? Maybe. But the tenderness, the raw, flustered majesty, it wrapped around her like a spell warmer than any courtly bow. No fear now, just a spark, electric and alive. This fire-eyed enigma gazed at her not with hunger, but wonder. Love? Cynthia's tail swished, her blue eyes locking onto those crimson pools. Danger, strength, home. She straightened, cupping Bella's hands in hers, cool, trembling, alive with possibility. They stood there, seconds stretching into eternity, breaths sinking, a bond forging in the neon haze of Elm Street's dying light. The world narrowed, just them. Two queens in a comedy of crashes. Slowly, reverently, Bella pulled free. Then, whoosh, she dropped to one knee, head bowed low. A ripple of shadow, and atop her raven locks sprouted two sleek black cat ears, fluffy white tufted insides quivering like guilty confessions. From the hem of her cloak, a matching tail unfurled, swishing tentatively as if testing the air. I, Belladonna Nightshade, vampire queen of the eternal veil, she intoned, voice steadying into dramatic velvet, do hereby devote myself to you, my majesty. All my power, my shadows are yours. Command me, and I'll conquer worlds. Or... fetch coffee, whatever. Cynthia froze, ears perking straight up. Mind reader? You knew I was a queen? How? Naya! Bella peeked up, ears flopping adorably. "I just know in this moment of glory that you are now my queen. No one has ever ruled me but you. I must bow, or I will surely perish. Plus, Catgirl, you are what my dreams have told me true royalty is."
A laughing, giggling yaw bubbled from Cynthia, light and musical, chasing the last vertigo away. "I am Queen Cynthia Fluffytail of the Katsu Nation. My realm is that of the cat girls, whisker to whisker yaw." Her tail lashed with pride. Bella's eyes lit like she'd won the undead lottery. A nation of cat girls? Bella's thoughts were of a new excitement. She rose fluidly, sweeping into a bow so elaborate it nearly tangled her new tail. "At your Majesty's service." Cynthia beamed, a blush creeping up her cheeks like dawn on porcelain. Chivalry? Real chivalry? Back home it was every queen for herself. Her heart did a little flip. "Rise, Bella. Yeah, I accept your service. Gladly." The danger thrilled her. The devotion? It made her feel seen, alive, wanted. Cynthia now felt what a majestic queen should feel. She, for the first time, felt important. Cynthia blushed. Bella straightened, tail curling in concern. "Did I offend? Your cheeks." "No, Bella, I am pleased," Cynthia whispered, eyes sparkling. "Very, very pleased with you, Nya." Reality intruded with a rustle. Bella's scattered loot, manga splayed like fallen leaves. Cynthia bent to help, but Bella blurred a ban, a whirlwind of black cloak and a frantic sweep. In seconds, everything was bundled, then, boof, vanished into some pocket dimension, or her cloak's infinite folds. Laundry day must be a nightmare. "Your Majesty doesn't stoop to scoop litter street. I've got this." Cynthia chuckled. Magic was magic, after all. Bella's ears flattened in horror. On the ground was the leftovers of Her Majesty's fishy meal. "My lord, allow me to make amends for the destruction of your dinner. Here," she offered an arm, all gallant urgency. "Would you allow me to find a cafe where we could share and talk together?" Cynthia questioned. "Nya, the one with the tiramisu that was so charming?" "I'll try not to trip over my own tail," said Bella. "Lead on," commanded Cynthia with glee and the sweetest of nyas, looping her arm through Bella's. They turned back toward the city's glow, night wrapping around them like a conspirator's cloak. Laughter bubbled, Bella's flustered rants about cursed sidewalks, Cynthia's teasing quips about stone-wall vampires. Bonded, buzzing, two forces of nature strolling into the twilight. Around the corner, Elias Hargrove stepped out of the Neko Nook, keyring jangling as he locked the door. Dusk had deepened. The street felt emptier than usual. His thoughts were still on Bella, the dweeb vampire queen. He looked up the road in the direction of the old cemetery, but saw nothing. Shrugging, he pocketed his keys and decided to take a look in the other direction, rounding the building, then froze. Up ahead, two figures receded into the gloom, one in a billowing black cloak, hood down. That was Bella for sure. Next to her, an orange-haired stunner in a pink and lavender magical girl getup, cat ears perked. They leaned into each other, chatting animatedly, oblivious to the world. Elias blinked, rubbed his eyes. Were those black cat girl ears on Bella's head? Did Bella actually have a black cat tail too? Hallucination from too much bubble tea? Or did anime bleed into reality? Both girls were walking further away, tails waving in unison. "What in the waifu was that?" Elias muttered, fumbling for his phone. One blurry pic later, he grinned like a kid under the Christmas tree.